Welcome to the following presentation of the National Football League on NFL Network.
And welcome to Thursday Night Football presented by Bud Light. It is a humid night in Cincinnati, Ohio, and a good matchup for you tonight. In the AFC North, these are two teams that know each other very well. These are two teams that don't like each other at all. He and I like each other. I'm Joe Buck. That is the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. And first, let's start by saying this. It's an honor for all of us at Fox to be joining forces with those at the NFL Network, bringing you these Thursday games, not just tonight, this year, but for the next 5 years. Let's talk about Joe Flacco. He's healthy, had a bad back last year. Last week, he was fantastic in getting that win over Buffalo, and they just want more of the same tonight.
Well, that's right, and I thought he showed some things that, quite simply, he has not over the last several years. I thought he was very mobile within the pocket. He was able to do a lot of good things, getting the ball down the field. Like you said, he is healthy. I think his offensive line has improved, and then he's got the players around him. And in addition to that, I do think the drafting of Lamar Jackson got his attention and motivated him, and it came out and it showed last week. And against this division rival, he's hoping to play another game like that.
The great Paul Azinger likes to say pressure bursts a pipe. Well, there's pressure everywhere on the head coaches, on the quarterbacks. There's legit pressure, or should be tonight, on Andy Dalton with that good Ravens defense.
Yeah, and they showed last week, the Ravens did, that they can get after the quarterback. They had 6 sacks in that ball game, and the offensive line, it is a work in progress for the Cincinnati Bengals. They're going to have to give some of these tackles some help. They've got a rookie starting at center. Don't think for a minute the Ravens are not going to test that, but Dalton, he knows what he's up against. They know these guys very, very well, and if he has some time with the weapons that he has, along with Joe Mixon, got an opportunity to have some success himself.
Well, we are going to talk about officiating. There's Walt Anderson, and as Walt Anderson and his crew gets ready to officiate this one, we bring in our head guy, and that's Mike Pereira. And Mike, as you look at week one, we're not going to say this is a trend because it's only been 1 week. And the penalties compared to a year ago, about the same, but different type penalties in week one.
Well, the league wanted more points and they wanted more plays. Well, they got it. I mean, 0 illegal contact calls in week 1 last year, 8 last week. Roughing the passer went from 7 to 15. 6 of those were for driving the quarterback into the ground. The results, 7 more points per game, 9 more plays per game. That's exactly what they were looking for.
Here's what we're looking for. Aaron Andrews down on the field.